Hi friends, good evening. Today it is 26/7/2025 and the time is roughly around 6:15. Complete July month is for the bats. More or less, one or two candles in green, but rest everything was, uh, you know, in red. And especially, last week was very crucial because Monday it closed at up, and then Tuesday closed at the down, and then again Wednesday closed at the up. It's a kind of a up and down kind of a stuff. But again, on the weekly closing, it closed at the week low. Based on the GAN, it says when the weekly low happens on Friday, and expect further more downside in the coming week. So let's see what the chart says. So now again, when it comes to Nifty is extremely weak because even the IT companies are literally, giving all their gains, and it closed below the 50 SMA. So now possibility that it may even come down and touch the 100 SMA, and 200 SMA is here. So unless and until it is not going to close above the 20 SMA, this is actually a sell on rise market. So now if you see, even if you take this as a C clamp, and it hovered within that 20 and 50 SMA for a longer period of time, and finally it broke on Friday, which is not at all a good sign, and it closed below the 18th low, which is very, very crucial for the market, which is this candle low. It closed below this particular candle low, which is very crucial for the market when it comes to time cycle. Now again, when it comes to pitchfork, it closed below this green color line, which is not at all a good sign again. So possibility that if it is not going to close above this 25,203, possibility that it may even come down and touch here. It is roughly around 24,000 level. Let's see whether the market is going to come down to this level. As of now, things are looking extremely bearish when it comes to the market, and when it comes to Ichimoku, this is the only one thing which is supporting Nifty as of now. Exactly, it closed little below the cloud, and this lagging span is at the convergence support with the candle as well as the conversion line and the baseline. So it is very, very crucial here. So possibility it may take a U-turn, otherwise it may even come down to this area. But once it comes within this area, it is going to be an indecisiveness, because whenever the candle goes inside the cloud, it is going to be indecisiveness. But the candle is looking, the cloud is looking extremely big, so more devastation will not happen. So possibility that it may even come and rest in this area of 24,363 to 24,296. But once it closed below here, then breaking this cloud will be very, very difficult for the market. So possibility that it may even come down and reject again and again, more time. But we need to watch whether first the candle is closing inside the cloud first. So the coming week is very, very crucial for the market. And when you go to FIBO, we clearly said broke below this blue color line. The possibility is this golden ratio, which is somewhere here, which is 24,542 level. So unless and until it is not going to close above 25,305, possibility that it is going to come down to 24,540 level, which is this green color line, and more or less this GAN angle also is supporting. And it was a little breakout based on 8-bar-1, but again it got rejected completely. And if you go to Bank Nifty is little okay because it is sustaining that 50 SMA. So even last time when it came very near to that, again it went up. So now again it is marching. Let's see whether it is going to hold it, or it is going to give a major fall from here, which will take the Nifty to a bigger lows based on the Bank Nifty. Okay, and when you go to Pitchfork, we clearly said this is the resistance area. So now last time it took the again support, moved up, again it is reaching this close below this blue color line. It will try to come down and touch this green color line. And when it comes to Ichimoku, this was a clear-cut rejection by the decider level on the top, and now it closed a little below here, but this is not a criteria. So the criteria will be here. The criteria will be here again. The big cloud on the downside, so it is not going to give up that easily. Most probably it may even come and try to touch this flat color line, which is 55,600 level. So let's see what market is going to offer us, whether from here the bounce or it is going to come down to this area. Okay, so then come to Fibonacci again. Last time it is not able to touch this number based on the Gann angle. This is the Gann angle target, so it has not touched that Gann angle target. It missed by a very marginal target. So now again possibility that it may even come down and touch somewhere here this area, which is 54,460 level area. Okay, so now when it comes to fortune signals, definitely Nifty is in major issue because the G cell is initiated, and then it came and touched this ear magical candle and got rejected completely. So now when it comes to Bank Nifty, it is more or less okay. Even last week we said very clearly that till it holds this candle low, because this is the fake sell as of now. So tomorrow it may even come down here and it will try to take a bounce. So you can even keep a stop loss of this low, and you can take a aggressive buying bet in case if you are in a long side. But break below this, I think it will break this low also, and it will go further low on the downside. And for the targets, everything is there in my PPT. Kindly refer the PPT targets. So now let's go to the PPT straight away. And again, the coming week, the major date is going to be 31st July, which will decide the course for August. See, last month we clearly said this particular day will decide everything for the market. Okay, and for the July month, this candle. So now for the August, it may be this candle, more or less market is staying there only. This candle when it comes to Astro, and this candle again when it comes to Astro. So this is going to be the game changer for the coming month, and something very big is going to happen on this day. So we are planning for a live trade. Let's see how the market is going to give us money. And last week was a phenomenal with 2 rupees stop loss, roughly around 98 rupees gain in options. Last week it was a real killing for us. Let's see what market is going to give us this week. So now again when it comes to the number, monthly number, it closed to below this number, so it is extremely weak. But Bank Nifty is more or less stabilizing, and Fin Nifty is somewhere here. Mid cap is again weak, and then Sensex is also again weak. And next week I will give you the numbers. And for this one, Bank Nifty already converged on Thursday. We clearly said 750 to 1000 points, but as of now it has given only 600 points on Friday, and the convergence still intact in Bank Nifty future. So expecting further more move. It may be on the downside, but predominantly it may be on the downside. And this is the timing candle for Monday. You can use it, and when you go to the numbers, and all the numbers are in red. So till 2 numbers comes to green, there is no question of entering this number, any low number. For example, these two. Okay, these 2 numbers. So now all these numbers will act as a resistance, and unless and until it is not closing above this number, this market is sell on rise, sell on rise, sell on rise only. And when you come to Bank Nifty future, again all the numbers are bearish, and this number was sustaining nearly for 25 days in July. It is not closed above this number for the entire expiry. From the last expiry started from I think 28th of June to till yesterday, it has till day before, I think on Thursday, till Thursday it has not closed below this number. but finally on Friday it closed below this number, which is not at all a good sign even for Bank Nifty for going long. For intraday, you can do anything based on the momentum, but for positional, unless and until it is not closing above this number, there is no question of taking positional long in the market. So when the market is bearish, whether Dow Jones is up by 500,000 points, don't worry about it. Our market will be facing a lot of selling pressure on the top, and especially this particular three numbers. Okay, and coming to weekly stocks, I think 1 second, I just forgot to open that sheet. I'll tell you, just a minute. Yeah, Nifty is having a highest combination, followed by metal index, and the stock which you are going to watch out for in the coming week. First one is Indian Bank, and second one is Naukri, third is IRDA, and then fourth one is KEL, and fifth one is SAY. Keep a watch on GMR. And especially this coming week is going to be for Indian Bank, which is having roughly around 10 combination in the coming week. So let's see what the market is going to offer us, and we are entering into the last week of July, and especially 31st July is going to be the traders delight day. Keeping our fingers crossed. Let's see what the market is going to offer us. See you soon on Monday morning. Bye.